What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is the King and I Life podcast, hosted by myself, Soul Toucher the Poet, and my brother, Son Soul X, in his joint. Check it out. Hit us up, www.kingandilife.com, for all our podcast info. Subscribe to whatever podcast platform that you choose. Also, hit us up, KINGANDEYE369@gmail.com. Email us your suggestions, your feedback, and all that good stuff. Tune in to us live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share, because we are all over all those social media platforms. Stay tuned for the good stuff. Yeah, we out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the King and I Life podcast. It's your boy, Soul Toucher the Poet, and my brother,
Son Soul X.
Yo. Again, finding this on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that bell notification. Check out the audio version of this episode. And keep in mind, the audio is one clip, and each corresponding video is 2 clips, just to keep your attention on the YouTube algorithm. Sound so, Lex?
Yes. And again, as always, you guys can reach us at KINGANDEYE369@gmail.com. Again, that's KingandI369@gmail.com. And again, just if you would hit the like, share, and subscribe, we could really appreciate that. So
yeah, but getting back to the lifelong friends, man. I don't have very many. Like, you are probably one of 3 of people that I really, really consider friends, and the other 2, my homeboy Dwayne and my homegirl Rose. Y'all the 3 that I've known the longest and have the tight bond with like that. Because I don't even remember what year that we met. I know I met your sister first, your older sister first, because we was in the same class, same graduating class. And then I know, who left Germany first, you or me?
I think we left.
Okay, because I left a little bit after high school graduation. Probably like maybe July of 91, something like that. But
I want to say it was maybe 88, 89 when we left, something like that.
Oh, y'all left that early?
Yeah, it was somewhere around there.
Nah, it couldn't have been, because I got there in 87. And I knew your sister in high school.
Wait a minute, so what year you say you graduated?
We graduated 91.
91. Okay, so it had to be 90 then. Because I know she hadn't graduated when we moved to Virginia. When we left Germany and moved to Virginia, I think she had 1 or 2 more years left of school, something like that.
It had to be 1. I don't know. But either way, the thing about that is, when it comes to lifelong friends, it's like, you and I had contact with each other for a little while. And then we lost contact. And I think we got back in contact. I don't know when we first got back in contact. I don't remember if I was in Maryland or not when we first got back into contact. Then we had lost contact for a long time. And then, I don't remember we got back in contact, but then I remember we had been communicating back and forth. And then we had saw each other for the first time since then in, I want to say, 2015 maybe? I don't know, whatever year that was you came up here.
Yeah, I want to say it was.
Yeah.
But we got back in contact on Facebook. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Cause
I think I had looked you up or something. I don't remember.
yeah, cause this girl I was dating at the time, she was telling me about Facebook. I'm like, I don't follow Facebook.
Mm.
So anyway, it just so happened that I actually signed up, and I want to say the crazy part about it was like maybe 3 or 4 days after I signed up. That's when me and you were able to reach out to each other again, or you reached out to me.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, that's lifelong friendship. And it's like never lost a goddamn beat. Like
No,
and that's and that goes into how you choose your friends, who you consider a friend or whatever case may be. Cause it's like, you know, it was like, damn, man, I trying to get up with you and you was here and then you was here and lost your number and this, that, and the other. And it was like, yeah, man, and here we are.
yep.
Um, and it's like, you know, I mean, I don't even know how to put that in words. So I mean,
That, organic.
yeah, yeah,
Organic. I mean, they're like some friends that you will meet, and it's like again you lose contact, but the next thing you know, by some strange coincidence or whatever, you guys will come back into the same circle, so to speak.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I've had so many friends, being a military brat, and it's like I wish I could find them, but I have still not yet to find them. It just worked out that way.
You know, it's a matter of um just being determined. Because I know sometimes I remember people who I hung out with or whatever case may be, and I get on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. I just type their name in and see if it pop up, and sometimes you come up with like 50 different people, and it's like, God damn, I gotta click, and then sometimes you're like, all right, no, I ain't looking at this person. Then you think about it again, and then sometimes you find them, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when it comes to this the decision of considering someone as far as new friends, how do you go about that? I mean, we kind of touched on it, but um is
Um,
there a different process from lifelong friends or in general?
it really, for me, it doesn't seem to be a new process. Um, I can't even tell you the last time I really made a new friend. Um, Last time I made a new friend, I was probably in my 20s, and I'm well in my 40s now.
Mm,
But I don't know. To me, at this stage, it's like I just recognize real. You know how they say real recognize real.
mm-hmm.
That's kind of how it is. I recognize someone who I instantly, can vibe with
Right.
and we cool with. But as far as saying that I have new friends or I'm open to new friends, at this stage, I really don't. I'm open to it,
Mm-hmm.
but no one has come across my path where I'd be like, you know what? That's someone me and that cat need to hang out.
Right.
I can tell we definitely vibe the same, but nope. How about you?
Um, at this point in my life, I'm not even thinking about new friends. Um, yeah, the friends I have are the friends I have. Yeah, and I will probably say the last new friend that I've acquired is my roommate, which we met maybe I want to say probably around 2012, 13, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We actually met in a Facebook group. Started hanging out a couple times, whatever the case may be, and then from there, you know, he had his thing going on, I had my thing going on, but we would link up time to time, and then I started going to the fucking talk shows and shit. Hit him up, hey, going such and such. You trying to roll? He's like, yeah, I'm trying to roll. So from there, he was like, yo, anytime that you're going, hit me up. And it's like when I go to the talk shows, he's like the number one person that's going with me. Like
Road dog.
road dog, without a question. It's like whenever I get a date, I'm like, yo, I got the date. He's like, all right, I'm in. Or he was like, all right, let me get back to you. But 9 times out of 10, he's probably only missed, and we've been rocking the talk show part
Uh-huh.
since I want to say like 2017, maybe 16, 17.
Oh
Um,
wow.
and from that, like anytime I went, he was with me. And the only time that we wasn't going was during like when COVID first hit, like maybe
Mm.
a year before COVID hit. It was a little break. But started back up last year, and we was like, let's go. So that's the last new friend that I got.
Wow.
And again, that was some years ago, but I think now I'm not really looking for new friends or expecting to have new friends.
Yeah.
It's more of a matter of if I'm somewhere and like maybe at a happy hour or something like that, and chit chat with people at the bar, whatever the case may be. See them next time or not. Maybe get a number like, hey, yo, next time you going somewhere or coming here, whatever. Let's link up, shoot shit, roll out, whatever the case may be. It's like that. But outside of that, I don't necessarily think I'm gonna find any new friends at this point. It's like I'm at the point now. It's like I'm setting my ways, everybody else setting their ways, and
Yeah.
you know, it's just at this point that decision factor coming, and it's like I don't have the tolerance to deal with new people that make piss poor decisions. It's a lot of people that already know that make piss poor decisions. So it's like I need my balance of that.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, when I was uh, deep into the street racing, amongst me and my cousins, we accumulated quite a good list of friends or people we were cool with anyway. Um, but those people kind of like, because I'm no longer in that world anymore as much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they still maintain those friendship with my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm with my cousins and I see them, it's all good, it's all love. But it's kind of like we don't hang out outside of the environment of
Mm-hmm.
racing.
Right.
So it's kind of weird, but it's not weird. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you have to just be in that space to run in those circles, I guess you could say.
Right. Yeah,
But
I get it.
when it comes down to friends and making bad decisions, how do you handle your friends that make bad decisions?
I can't even limit this to friends. I have to include family and just people that I know that I'm cool with.
Mm.
Um, how I handle that it depends on where we are at in our relationship. Like if it's a close friend, um, and the funny thing about that is you have to gauge your friends and the people that you deal with, because if you know that person is doesn't take constructive criticism well, or you know that your relationship is one where you cannot give good constructive criticism, for me I tend to tread lightly, um, because the last thing I want to do is create a situation to where I get pissed off because they're getting pissed off.
Right.
Um, and what I mean by that, I could be like, yo, you know, that was dumb. Depending on what it is, whatever the situation is, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that was dumb all the time, but you know, that was dumb. But depending on the situation, is how you say that was dumb. That was some stupid shit, or whatever the case may be, and you may know just how dumb it is, and you come off real strong about how dumb it is. They might get offended, not talk to you. or snap back at you, then you snap back at them, and it's like, yo, but you the one making dumb mistakes, making stupid decisions, and that goes with family too. So
Hmm.
it just depends on who that person is and what they're doing. But for the most part, um, if they come to me, I will say something. If I observe it, I might hint around to it. And if I see them keep doing it over and over and over again, then I'll say something. And if they keep doing it over and over and over again, then I'm going to snap at them, because it's like, yo, either you said something to me several times, or I saw you doing this several times and you still doing it, and you know it's fucking stupid. So I'm gonna get in a shit, because it's like, at what point do you stop making these stupid decisions? Because obviously it's not working for you.
Definitely. Um, I have to say I handle family and friends differently. Um, Simply because with family, I have no other choice. We're blood. So
Sheesh.
it's not like I can just up and cut you off and be done with your ass. I just feed you out of a long spoon, as they say.
Mm,
Um, I have a particular family member that I'm not going to mention names, but anyway, this person has done my grandmother wrong. I mean, like wrong, wrong. Like put her in some situations where she definitely does not need to be in from a financial
mm,
standpoint. And this particular person, I don't f with at all.
mm,
And again, if I were to see them, there's probably going to be some cops being called.
mm,
Um, and I hate to say that, but there are just some things you don't do. And when you cross that line with the elderly, especially my grandmother, I have no tolerance or forgiveness for you, especially when you know better. And she did right by you.
mm,
Um, but anyway, I'll move on. I have other family members um, where we just don't speak. And that's not on my part, it's on their part.
mhm,
For whatever reason, they just turned their back on our whole entire family. Um, Again, there's no hate on my part or our family part, but it's kind of like one of those things. What the hell did we do in your mind to make you feel like you know it's okay to cut us completely off, like we did something to you when damn
mm.
well we didn't do not the first thing to you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Yeah. So with
Yeah.
that particular family member, again, we don't talk. I don't reach out to them. They don't reach out to me. And at one point, we were pretty tight. But anyway, I just feel like I can't correct the situation if you're not even willing to tell me what it is we as a family supposedly did to you, did or did not do to you.
Mm,
Um,
yeah.
but when it comes down to friends, I've had friends that, we were, I can't say lifelong friends, but we have been friends for some years. And come to turn out, they backstab me,
Mm,
whether it be over women or racing or whatever the situation may be. Um, so I just stopped effing with them. Meaning, if I can't trust you as my friend, then there's no reason for us to be friends.
right.
Especially when it comes down to money. I've had some friends I've loaned or thought I was loaning, a few $1,000s to, and I still have not received that money back.
Mm,
Um, so, needless to say, me and that particular person, we're no longer friends. Um, and I hate to let it come down to money because when it comes down to money, I'm pretty much at a stage now. If someone were to ask me for some money, I know it's a need, it's a must.
mhm,
So I'm the type of person I just let you fucking have it because I don't want, um, excuse me, something like that my friend thinking I'm holding something over their head.
Right.
So I rather just give it to you and say, hey, do whatever it is you gotta do. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the amount. But, you know, thank God I don't have any friends who have actually hit me up like that in a while. Um,
Mm.
but I have had some friends we just um, I can't say we came to verbal blows or even physical blows. It's just I recognize at one point you were this person and now you are that person.
Mm.
So everybody grows, everybody changes. But when you start doing things that go against what I thought we had, then there's no reason for me to continue our friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I stay loyal to you and I stay true to you and I keep it 100 with you, and then you turn around and you start making moves where it's kind of like, well, F son, or, I don't give a damn what son say, or, I don't give a damn how this decision affects son, or whatever the case may be. Again, like I said, everybody's going to grow older and make different decisions. But when you do something deliberately where your decision affects our friendship and you're showing me that you don't give a damn, then, you know, but more power to you, bro. Go do your thing.
Yeah. And that goes into deciding to distance yourself from friends,
Yep.
family, whoever. Um, because it's been situations like I distance myself from my mother because of some of the decisions that she has made for quite some time. And when I look at some of the decisions that she's made in the last 10, 15 years, I reflect on some of the things that I experienced and observed in childhood, and it's like you still making bad decisions, or whatever the case may be. And for
Mm-hmm.
me, it's like overall with anybody, if your bad decisions or decisions period affect me physically, mentally, emotionally, or whatever, then I gotta distance myself from you because I I refuse to carry that burden. You know,
Yeah.
especially when it's self-destructive behavior, and that's what I don't like the most is the self-destructive behavior. And it's like you know this person knows this is self-destructive. Um, not to put anybody's business out there, but
Right.
it's just that people know that their behavior is destructive no matter what it is. And for me, it's like I gotta back up from that because it's like if you don't care about how your decisions are affecting you, and I say something to you and you don't care what I say, or you just it's in one ear and out the other, I know you do not give two shits about how your decisions affect me. So for me, if you want to make or continue to make these bad decisions, I'm gonna give you plenty space to do it because at this point, it's like I've been through my stupid decision making period, and it's like, yes, I've made some poor decisions, but I don't think I've made too many, especially in the last 10, 15 years, that dramatically affect my life or anyone around me. So it's like when those decisions start affecting me physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, or whatever like that, I got to cut ties, and I will never, ever, ever allow someone's decisions to affect me financially. Um, all the other stuff I got in check, but it's a lot of times where people be like, "Yo, I'm short. Oh, this. Oh, can I get this? And can I get that?" And I'm looking at them like, "Well, you ain't even doing nothing to sustain yourself, and you want to take out my pocket? I got to take out my pocket to help you do something. First, you're not sustaining yourself.
Right.
Two, you're asking me for something that is not even going to help you sustain yourself. It's just some whatever BS. And then it's like it's a waste. It's a waste of resources because If you don't give a damn about your situation, you asking me for something that's not even related to your situation, or it may be related to your situation, but that's taken from me and there's no return. And it's like, I don't want a specific return, but I just want to know that if I stick my hand out there for you, I'm not sticking my hand in lava. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Right.
if I'm giving, then I hope that it's beneficial and not a waste of, like, I gave you this and you still in the same spot. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Um, the story I was referring to earlier when I was saying that I had a friend who actually went to jail, and I bailed my friend out. That friendship ended because of me being backstabbed,
Mm.
and not just an ordinary backstab, but a backstab over a female.
Oh, wow.
So my friend had got a charge for narcotics, right?
Oh, wow.
Um, he was in that street life like that. But
Mm.
anyway, so I bailed my friend out, put my name on, certain legal documents to say that my friend would show up to court and all that whole nine yard. And true to my friend being who he is, he he got out of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of like it let me off the hook on that. Um, but my friend was like, no matter what, I got your back.
Mm-hmm.
It's always gonna be like that because you were the only one who stood up for me or showed up for me when I needed help. So anyway, some years later, there's a particular female that I was kicking it with, but I recognized that this probably wasn't the best relationship for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was actually trying to hook uh, this particular female up with my friend. So they start talking, kicking it or whatever. And the next thing I know, she was calling me saying, "Hey, uh, are you sure this is your friend?" I'm like, "Yeah. Why? What's going on?" And she was telling me about all the trash my friend was talking about me behind my back.
Wow.
Um, so I'm like, why would you even do that? It's not
Mm.
even necessary because I'm not trying to get with her like that.
Mm.
I went out of my way to hook you up with her because I thought you two would be a better match.
Right.
But she turned out to be a better friend to me than him because she came back and told me everything he said.
Mm.
Kim, you always gonna be my girl for that, for real.
Mm.
Um, but anyway, that particular friend, we we're more associates now than
Mm.
friends. Um,
Right.
I just learned again to feed that so-called friend out of a long spoon.
Mm.
Like if I see him, we talk, we might speak, but not let's go hang out and kick it. We just
Mm.
don't do that anymore because of that particular situation.
Wow. Man.
Some other shit he did to me, but I'll let it go.
Yeah. I've had people do me dirty like that over a female, and it's like, I don't get it. It's like, that's you. Like, why you gonna dog me out over a female? And it's sometimes, what I hate the most about it is people who consider themselves your friend, yet they dogging you out to a chick that you dealing with. And I've
Yep.
had that, yo. I had that happen to me in what, 2017,
Wow.
and I was like, what is the purpose of dogging me out? Like, not only dogging me out, but dogging me out to several people, and I had people coming to me talking about, yeah, he told your girl to talk to your ex girl because of your how she said you was treating her. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm hollering at a chick in 2017, and he sent her to go talk to a chick that I dealt with back in 2008. Was it? Wait, 2010, around 2010. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, who does that?
Yeah.
Who does that? Like, yeah. People do some strange things, man. I don't, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. When it's when you are in your 40s, there is even your 30s. You should not be beefing over no women. I'll put it
No,
that way. I'll be nice.
definitely
It's
not. At that stage, man, the game has pretty much passed you.
yeah,
I mean, true enough, some men um, play the game well into their 60s and beyond. But me, as far as playing a game like that, my days of playing the game are well over with.
yeah.
Um,
I see no
I
value in that.
no, no, it's definitely not about numbers anymore. It's all about quality.
Yeah.
But anyway, we do want to thank you guys for tuning in with us. We'll definitely be back, and we're gonna finish this course. So you guys tune back in. I am Son Soul Lex, and this is my brother.
So touch the poet. Make sure you hit us up www.kinganilife.com, and again on YouTube. If you're watching this video, like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that bell notification.
For sure.